welcome back, guys. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use the letters and the numbers again today, and we'll see what comes forward. If your spirit guides step forward, let's bring a few things here into these letters and numbers that have special meaning for you. We have July, we have March, oh my goodness, okay, and we have June. That's a lot of months to get in one go here. We also have the number 1, so we're going to grab a few more before we go with the letters. Those guys wanted to come out. We have 21, 9, September, and May. That's crazy, guys. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm going to grab a few more, and then we'll go. These guys want to come out. We'll go with the letters then. Let's see. 23, 31, and 18. Okay, let's grab some letters. So I don't know if these are dates that have special meaning to you. Some of these numbers are part of maybe an address or part of phone number, license plate. Let's see. So we got the letter U. We have J, B, Q, R, F. I'm going to grab a couple more before we get going with the tarot cards here too. Can you give me like 2 more cards, please? We got a couple that popped out the side here. We have N and we have E. Alrighty, guys. So you're going to know if those have special meaning to you. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll use these guys for this reading. We'll see what comes forward, what's going on in someone's life here. Tarot, can you bring us a message for the collective? Running. That's interesting. What the heck is that all about? Running. Let's grab some more cards. That was a very interesting way to start the read, though. I'm rather curious now what we're going to be talking about. Let's see. Thief. Oh my Jesus. Robbed, loss, theft, physical or emotional. That might be why somebody's running. Maybe somebody stole something and they are running away. Ooh, child neglect. That's not a very nice one. Let's see what else we got. Lonely. You know, it's like somebody, I don't know if this was a relationship that came to an end and somebody took more than belonged to them and then just like absolutely just fucked off. As might have been somebody who they had a family with. And so they completely just crapped out on them and left somebody holding the bag. They lost their chance, their last chance. Family issues. I feel like this person, whoever this is, who's running this thief, whoever this is not the first time this person has done something shitty. I feel like, and especially with that last chance, this is like a forgiveness, let's try again, you know, like I've changed my ways kind of thing. And I feel like this happened a lot of times. And this was like the fucking final straw. Somebody's had enough. They've had enough of the drama. They've had enough of the chaos. They've had enough of this person lying, stealing, whatever the hell it is they're doing. Reflecting. I do feel like this is a time where somebody's sort of sitting and thinking about like what they've been through, what this person put them through. That's what it is. It's what this person put them through for probably over a span of years. And just like, I can't believe they did this to me. After all the chances that I gave them, after how hard I worked to try and build with this person, to support them, to help them, to whatever it was, it's like, this is the fucking thanks that I get. As this was like their final goodbye or their parting ways, that they stole shit and they took off. And giving money, I feel like somebody's helped them out like a lot. This is part of it too. It was financial help over the years. What if there was like, I'll pay you back too? Like, I'll pay you back. Obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. I feel like somebody's taken up with someone who's a raging asshole. It's this person who's running. They're running from their responsibilities. They're running from taking ownership of what they stole, of the money, so that they don't have to pay it back. I feel like they're hooking up with someone who's a greaseball. I feel like we're talking about someone who might even be using drugs. Like, this is not, whoever's doing this is not living their best life. Absolutely not. And they are actually around other energies who are the same way. I can feel that already in the cards. Moving on. You know, it's like whoever got left holding the bag, who's doing this reflection, who is feeling kind of lonely, I feel like this is their chance to sort of move on. I feel like we're going to be talking about a sort of shift in perspectives in this read. So I know this person is dealing with hurt. This person is dealing with hurt. They're dealing with anger because of how this person treated them and how dishonest they were. And I feel like they are left feeling like lonely, like somebody just abandoned them or shit out on them. But the truth is whoever left is all kinds of fucking dysfunctional and having all kinds of shadow work that they need to do and are obviously not doing. And it's like having this toxic energy removed from somebody's life is actually going to give them a chance to get their feet back under them and have some calm and some stability. And I do feel like this is what's going to come forward in the cards. Incarcerated, holy shit. So they're not running forever. They're not going to run forever. They will be caught at some point if they haven't been already. Dodging bullets. This is what it is. It's like this crazy ass person who's ditched, who's left somebody holding the bag. It is like dodging a bullet, having them out of this person's life. They are drama. They are trouble. They hook up with other people who are trouble too. Whoever this obsessive lover is, this karmic, who they've been dealing with is just as much trouble as them and who might also be locked up themselves or on their way to be locked up. This is like all sorts of crazy crap that somebody does not need in their life. Kissing ass. Oh, yes. Probably when we need some bail money with that giving money and we get locked up, we're going to be calling back. We're going to be like, I'm so sorry. I'm in a bad spot. Will you help me out? I'm going to tell you guys, it's all about free will, right? Whatever you want to do. But this person has not changed. This person has not dealt with their shit. Whatever it is that caused them to make these choices to begin with, that underlying issue still exists. That has not gone away, which is going to make this person to continue to behave in that same way. Jackpot. I don't know. They're just looking for money. That's what that jackpot represents. This person is just looking for a free money giveaway, bail money, so that they can get loose. Money that they can go spend on drugs, they can go spend on their karmic. Like I said, like this person's got all kinds of dark underlying issues going on. They have for most likely a very long time. And before whoever this is who's being left in the lurch showed up in their life. It's like this shit existed before. And this person couldn't, it's not their job to fix it. There's not any way that they could love this person into dealing with their shit. This is a choice that this person has to make to do their own shadow work. It's up to them to figure it out in their own lives. I'm going to grab a few more cards here. Waiting. Interesting. Caught a case. You know, hustling out. Hustling. That's what it is. As this person is just hustling. They're just hustling to keep up their crazy ass lifestyle where they're using people. They're with this karmic. They're probably using the karmic's probably using them. Like nothing about that is any kind of like true fairy tale love either. That's its own crazy bullshit. It's like waiting. And I feel like somebody's waiting for this person to come back, to get into contact with them, because when they took off, I feel like contact stopped too. There was no text messages. There was no phone call. This person just fucked off. And I do feel like somebody probably tried to reach out to them, but was just blocked and blocked and blocked. So that's why they're sort of like reflecting. What is this person doing? What are they up to? All of this and waiting to hear from them. And they will hear from them when this person is locked up and wants some bail money. That's what the cards are saying. Like this person is just looking for finances. They're just looking for money to get them out of something. Nightmares. I feel like this person's got like a raging addiction. They got some sort of massive addiction going on. And I do feel like I'm going to tell you guys, I do feel like it's most likely leading to some sort of mental health issues too. Facts. Never has the facts. Makes shit up, lies. This person is a liar. This person is absolutely a liar. And then we got bad habits. That's why I was feeling there was some sort of a drug addiction happening here. And I do feel like it's leading to something worse. Some sort of a more permanent damage that somebody can't come back from. Idol. Love on the brain. I just feel like they think this kind of lifestyle is cool. It's a cool way to live. It's cool to go out and party. It's cool to just be wrecked out of your face all the time. It's cool not to have to hold down a job, to just get money from other people and go do whatever. It's like not realizing how much better life can be when you take responsibility for what you're doing. But I do feel like somebody still has emotional connections to them. They're still waiting for this person to reach out. They haven't entirely let go of this because they don't have closure. They don't understand what absolutely happened. We're gonna grab these tarot cards here. We're gonna sort of clarify a lot more of what's going on. So tarot, can you please give me more clarity about this situation that's going on? Page of Swords, seeking information. Seeking information. I feel like somebody has been trying to find out what happened to this person when they took off running. Not just to hold them responsible for the money situation, but I also feel that there's still an emotional connection there, and they are wanting to reconnect. It's like they must have seen something in this person that it was like, if this person could get clean, if this person could get their shit together, they had a lot of potential to be somebody good and somebody kind. But it's like, this is not where this person's at, and they can't become that until they do their shadow work, and it's a choice that they have to make for themselves. The Emperor. And the Three of Cups. Queen of Swords. You know, and I'm telling you too, I feel like this person acts like they're living it up. Like this, whoever is doing the running, whoever's going to wind up incarcerated, this person who does have some sort of addiction. I always feel like they post on social media too, hanging out with other people, going to the clubs, trying to make it seem like they're living some kind of fabulous life. Three of Cups. But you can never get a hold of them. You never know where they're at. And truth of it is, they're probably like couch surfing or pretty well homeless. Like they just float around from situation to situation. Queen of Swords. But our Queen of Swords, and I do feel like this is speaking to the person who was left behind, would like to know the truth. It's like that's part of what's bothering her too. Is all of the lies, being left in the lurch, having this money taken. Like, why did you treat me like that when I tried to love you? You know, why did you lie to me? Why did you steal from me? Like, she wants answers. She wants answers. She's having trouble healing. She's having trouble letting go and moving forward and releasing this and processing these emotions because she doesn't have these answers, because she has no contact. And I don't know that this person said like this was like a breakup and somebody fucked off, or if they just went MIA. I have this vibe that they just went MIA. There was a lot of shit left unsaid. There was never an explanation given. And that's another reason why our Queen of Swords is kind of tied to this, and this is on her brain. Because it's not like they had a big fight and they said, let's break up. It was just like somebody went to go do whatever and they just fucked off and never came back and nobody could get a hold of them again. The Three of Coins. And the Eight of Wands. I do see communication in this Eight of Wands. This is this running person reaching out to our Queen of Swords for communication. But I'm going to tell you, their intention is to get money. That is their entire intention. It is to get money. And Seven of Cups. They're looking for options. They're looking for options. Who is going to help to bail them out of trouble? The trouble that they've gotten themselves into. That is when they will reach out, when they are incarcerated and they need bail money. That's when they're going to reach out, and they're treating somebody like an option, and they are going to say whatever words they want to say, whatever they think it's going to take to manipulate someone into giving them money, because they're afraid of having to face the consequences of their actions. They're afraid that they're going to sit in jail and they're going to do a bunch of jail time because they stole or got busted with drugs or whatever the fuck that they were doing, and they're absolutely terrified of having to face those consequences. So they're looking for a way out. Five of Wands. This person is just like straight drama. This person is straight drama. Anytime that they were in our Queen's life, I feel like they were just like drama. There were obviously some good times in there, but inevitably there was some sort of BS that our Queen of Swords had to deal with this person around. Like, it always came down to that. It always came down to this person not admitting to something, or lying about something, or cheating, or disappearing for a while. Like, it was always something that was going on. Four of Coins. I think they're homeless. I think while they're on the run, they're homeless, but they're getting into trouble along the way too. They are Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. I just see like partying, hanging out with a shit crowd, partying. Everybody's a bunch of users. Everybody's a bunch of players. Everybody's dishonest. Everybody's a liar. It's like kind of with, I mean, let's face it, it's kind of with birds of a feather at this point. And this is part of what's going to land them in trouble too, is because they're hanging around in that crowd. They're doing these things. Like eventually it just leads one way, to the incarceration, to the cops showing up. Four of Wands. And the Six of Swords. That Six of Swords is cutting ties. It is moving forward. I feel like they're moving away from somebody who tried to build with them. That's what our Queen of Swords tried to do. She tried to build with this person. She tried to start a life with them. And they just kept like pushing her away, doing all these assholey things, not appreciating her for what she was trying to give to them. The Two of Coins, like completely unbalanced too, and bringing unbalance into the Queen's life where there didn't have to be. It didn't have to be like that. The Strength card. And Two of Wands. You know, whoever our Queen of Swords is, there's somebody who's like strong and independent and stable. There's somebody who's had to do for themselves before, and they can do for themselves. They are more than capable of building a life for themselves. They just wanted to share it with somebody. But I feel like this person has a lot of inner strength. This person can survive all of this crazy drama. This person can heal. They can move forward. They can build a good life for themselves. The Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Ace of Swords. That Two of Wands is not just choosing a path, but it speaks of partnerships, and I feel like it's a very important card for our Queen. And it's like choosing who you have a partnership with and making sure that somebody has the same amount to give you as you are giving to them, because I don't feel like whoever our runner is capable of really stepping up to the plate and having a lot to offer. Now I feel like our Queen of Swords does. Like I said, I can feel that in the Strength card. This is somebody who has no problem with independence and building for themselves and working hard and earning an income. And it's like they got together with somebody who is not in that same place. And I do feel like these cards are speaking to being able to find a partnership and choosing a partnership with somebody who's on the same level, somebody who's on an equal footing. The Ace of Swords, truth, being true to themselves. I do feel like recognizing the truth about where our runner was at, where they are at in their life, and sort of what they're all about. The Eight of Cups, I do see moving on and moving forward. Like these two energies are not meant to be together. I feel like their life paths are just too different. Like they're just going in completely different directions, where somebody, our Queen, is trying to build. She has that strength. She's looking to set down solid foundations and build for a future. Our runner is just in a completely different way. They're very fly by night. They're not ready to deal with whatever emotional baggage is pushing them to make the decisions that they have been making that are extremely self-destructive. It's like that person needs to be alone, and that person needs counseling, and that person needs to figure their own shit out so that they can completely change their lives before they would ever be able to come back together and actually contribute to the life of our Queen. Unless and until they do that, they will only ever take away from our Queen. The Ace of Cups does represent a new beginning as well. And the Magician does say to have confidence and believe in yourself. Like this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is a good catch. This Queen of Swords is a hard worker. There's somebody, like I said, who can build. They're just a very strong person. And to have confidence that they're not just going to be alone forever. If it is a relationship they desire, they can have that for themselves. They just need to be cautious about the partners that they pick. You know, and making sure that somebody is up to the same standard that they are, and somebody's on the same level that they are. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. You know what's really interesting? She came out next to the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a deep emotional connection. It is sometimes a soulmate connection too. This might be speaking to somebody coming up in this person's future. I also feel like whoever our Queen of Swords are, she did cross paths with our runner for a reason. And it was to try and teach our runner about stepping up, growing up, and dealing with their crap. It was like an opportunity. Everybody comes into our lives for a reason. Sometimes it's so that they can teach us something, and sometimes it's so that we can teach them something, and sometimes it's both. I feel like she was brought forward to try and teach this person a lesson. But again, at the end of the day, it's up to this person whether they choose to learn that lesson or not. I do feel like she's kind of like this high priestess with a higher view and a higher insight. And she does have a lot to offer, and she tried to offer that connection to this person. She tried to offer that life lesson to this person. But this person is not in a headspace or a place on their universal life path where they can accept this. And so for her, it's kind of accepting that, and accepting that having this person removed sort of also removes the drama and the stress, and allows for her to find stability not only in sort of being by herself, but also in being picky about what partner she allows to come forward into her life, so that she doesn't have somebody else stepping forward and bringing in more drama. It's sort of like someone who's coming in needs to be somebody who can contribute. I do feel like this is the message the cards are bringing forward today. I'm gonna grab a couple more cards, and then I'm gonna grab a token. So I feel like I need to grab a few more of these guys. The Star card, the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. These cards all say the exact same thing. They all say the same thing, is being able to recognize that this person was only going to hold our queen back. She was somebody who couldn't contribute to the queen on an equal level, and kind of like an anchor, which I know it sounds really mean, but it's kind of true. Until this person deals with their crap, they can't step up and contribute to really any relationship and anybody's life, because they're so messed up right now. And it's like being able to see that and have that clarity will allow our queen to really choose to let go of whatever this is and start to move forward with her life. And she is capable of turning her own wheel of fortune. So if she's looking for that love, she is capable of finding it. Most definitely. We're going to grab a tarot token and we're going to flip it over together. See what we got. The Chariot card. Excellent. The Chariot. Well, I always say card when I pull these. Token. The Chariot token. It represents moving on and moving forward. Positive forward movement. Moving away from this toxic energy and like cutting out this toxic energy as much as she absolutely can. I don't know if there's children shared here, whatever it is, but as much as she can remove herself from dealing with this energy, the better off she's going to be, and just focusing on herself, her life, and building. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.